So I was working on a coding video recently just now, which I am set to release later in this week. But I have some time on my hands, so I thought, why not take a look at this guy, Easy Snippet, and go through his character development that he has gone through. So if you don't know who Easy Snippet is, his name is Neeraj Walia, and he is the guy who has the Instagram algorithm on a chokehold these days. Any reel that he posts gets millions of views, and I followed this guy when he was sitting around 200k, 300k followers, but now he's sitting at 2.5 million followers, and he also has a YouTube channel where he does meme reviews, really weird for a software engineer to do so, but anyway. And he does live streams where he just sits around and tells things about his stories, his past experiences. He talks about coding and the industry or whatever. Everything went fine and all, but the problem arose when this guy started to have an attitude problem, and his audience noticed it, and Neeraj had to face some backlash over it. Now, if you don't know what video caused it, let me show it to you now, and I will add subtitles to the video so you would know what he's talking about.
ऑफिस की पार्टी में गया बैंगलोर में जब था मैं अभी थोड़ा टाइम पहले ऑफिस की पार्टी में गया एंड वो लोग मस्त नाच रहे हैं और मैं सामने बैठ के ये सोच रहा हूँ कि ये इतने लोग खुश क्यों हैं लाइफ में ऐसा क्या उखाड़ा इन्होंने 9 to 5 करते हैं उसके बाद बस नाच रहे हैं रात को आके ऐसा क्या उखाड़ा इन्होंने मुझे तो मन नहीं कर रहा बिल्कुल भी नाचने का मुझे तो हो रहा है घर जाओ भाई काम करो घर जाके ऐसा इतने क्यों खुश हैं ये लोग ही और शी आस्क मी कि तो ऐसे साइड पे क्यों बैठा था तू आया क्यों नहीं एंड तुझे कभी स्माइल करते हुए नहीं देखा हमने ऐसे तो आई वाज लाइक आई आस्क्ड हिम और हर डायरेक्टली कि आप लोगों को क्या मज़ा आता है ऐसे मतलब आप लोग ऊपर अभी नाच रहे थे गाने चल रहे हैं आप लोग नाच रहे हो आपको क्या मज़ा आता है डोंट यू फील लाइक कि यार तुम्हें लाइफ में कुछ अचीव करना चाहिए ये कुछ भी नहीं है जो तुम कर रहे हो और उसकी सैलरी जिससे मैं बात कर रहा था उसकी सैलरी पता कितनी थी 8 LPA आफ्टर 5 years ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस आई वॉज ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड कि तुम्हारे दिमाग में ऐसा क्या चल रहा है तो ही और शी टोल्ड मी कि डूड वी आर एंजॉइंग आवर लाइफ्स वी आर हैविंग फन तुझे समझ नहीं आएगा यू आर नॉट एंजॉइंग योर लाइफ यू आर नॉट हैविंग फन ओके देन आई रियलाइज कि ये लोग ना मेरी कैटेगरी के नहीं है इनको ये सब फन लगता है
Wow, bro got some wacky opinions over here. So basically, he says that he doesn't want to dance, he doesn't want to enjoy life with his colleagues, he just wants to go home and work, which is, I suppose, relatable. Most of us don't like to engage in social situations and drink alcohol and have fun and dance around. But the metric that he decided to use against those people, saying that they only make 8 LPA after 5 years of experience, which is like a really cheap perspective on life. And just as for reference, I will put up my earnings nearest so you can take a look at it. And I'm just gonna say it out loud. 8 LPA is a banger salary in my opinion. You are making around 62 to 66,000 rupees a month, which if you manage your finances well, you can easily rent an apartment, you can get married, and you can save some money at the end of the month, and you can live very comfortably, even in expensive cities like Bangalore, if you take an apartment like outside the city or whatever. But bros out here slandering people who make 8 LPA as if people aren't on edge enough already. There is so much layoffs going on, so people are scared about losing their job. Then with the introduction of AI and the fear mongering going on, people are already scared that they are going to get replaced by AI. And bros out here shaming people who don't make enough money according to his opinion, which I don't know, it's a really weird perspective on life. I think that's a very like bad thing. I think it's I think it should classify as self-harm, where in your daily life, the moment you start to get a little happy and the smile comes up on your face, you suddenly think, oh shit, I don't make enough money. So that smile fades away and you deny yourself happiness just on this one metric that you don't make enough money. It's really a weird thing to say. And I also imagine this is the kind of guy that walks into restaurants and doesn't treat waiters with respect or retail workers with respect because he thinks they don't even make 8 LP. How much money do you make? So, bro out here with his opinions and he's blasting it out to his thousands of subscribers. And I think that's really bad thing to say. But he did face backlash over it and he did respond with saying that it is all about the money and everything, and I can't find the reel for some reason. If you do, link it in the comment section so people can look at it. But that controversy flew away, it went away. But where it got real wacky is this live stream that he posted yesterday, in where he just sits around and he yells at the camera, and I just want to show you this live stream, so let's react.
सो आई रेड अ कमेंट कि पहले ठीक था अभी इसमें एटीट्यूड आ गया ईगो आ गया देखो आई टेल यू वेरी क्लियरली द थिंग इज कि और उसको क्यों लगा ऐसा कि इसमें एटीट्यूड आ गया, ईगो आ गया, क्योंकि इन दैट वीडियो आई वाज गिविंग एडवाइस कि स्टॉप वेस्टिंग योर टाइम एंड स्टार्ट वर्किंग हार्ड, स्टॉप बिलीविंग दिस वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस एंड डोंट गो फॉर ऑल दीज एंजॉयमेंट्स, ये पार्टी हो गया, अल्कोहल, डांस करना, ये सब इन फालतू चीज़ों के लिए मत जाओ, इट्स टाइम टू वर्क, ठीक है। आई एक्सप्लेन यू एवरीथिंग अबाउट दैट वीडियो। सो नाउ फर्स्ट थिंग, एटीट्यूड आ गया, ईगो आ गया। देखो मेरा पहले भी माइंडसेट यही था, अभी भी माइंडसेट मेरा यही है कि वर्क हार्ड एंड काम करते रहो।
So in this live stream, he basically says that he has been getting comments about his subscribers saying that he has gotten an attitude and ego problem, and he's saying that his mindset is work hard and skip all this, which is all right. But I think he just missed the point there. It's not the mindset that you got backlash over, Neeraj. It's about you slandering people who were making less money, at least according to your opinion, like 8 lakhs per annum, which is why you got the backlash. But anyway, let's continue.
बट मैंने कभी तुम लोगों के सामने पब्लिकली नहीं बताया, क्योंकि मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं करता था, फर्स्ट थिंग। सेकंड थिंग कि मुझे पहले खुद कुछ करना था, देन तुम्हें आके ज्ञान देना था। अगर पहले दिन से ज्ञान देने लग जाता तो आई नो कि 100 में से 90 लोग इसी
That motorbike guy in the background is maybe trying to shut him up. But anyway, let's continue.
कर लूँ, उसके बाद आके तुम्हें एडवाइस दूंगा, ठीक है। तो सम पीपल थिंक कि आई हैव चेंज, अब मैं सक्सेसफुल हो गया हूँ तो मैं ज्ञान दे रहा हूँ तुम्हें, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है। मैं पहले भी ऐसे था, अब भी ऐसा हूँ, एंड ये ज्ञान जो देता हूँ ना मैं आके, ये तुम्हारे फायदे की चीज़ है, ठीक है। इट्स फॉर द पीपल हु वांट टू डू समथिंग इन लाइफ।
I think this guy doesn't have a camera in front of him. I think it's a mirror because he wants to look at himself yelling, "You should do better. You should, strive for more money." Because apparently that's what he describes as being successful. But anyway, it's a really weird thing to say that whatever advices that he gives out is for our benefit, which is not true. You have seemed to get this hero complex or savior complex where you think that just because you are sitting in front of camera, yelling at the camera, motivating people to do things, that's the only thing that will drive people to be successful in life, at least make more money. That's how you describe it. But that's not true. People that want to be successful in life, they do it anyway. They don't need motivators, they don't need motivation, they don't need people sitting in YouTube live streams yelling at the camera for them to realize that, okay, maybe I need to be successful or whatever. So you saying this, that is for our benefit, it's not true. It's just the hero complex that you have seemed to develop in your brain. Okay, so let's continue.
Saying कि ऐसा कि गलत है या कोई, I'm just saying कि you guys believe a lot in these quotes कि इंस्टाग्राम पे ये पढ़ लिया तो बस यही है लाइफ, ठीक है, यही लाइफ है, बस इसी के भरोसे चलेंगे, यही सब कुछ है। बट ऐसा नहीं होता, ठीक है।
Neeraj bhai biting the hand that once fed you, isn't it? So he's saying that we believe in Instagram quotes a little too much and we think that's how life is, which is really weird for him to say because Instagram is the platform that gave him the recognition that he desired. So I don't know, it's really weird.
जस्टिफाई करते ऑनलाइन बस, तो फिर तुम उन कोड्स को एज अ शील्ड यूज करते हो कि भाई तू कुछ कर क्यों नहीं रहा, तू 9 to 5 करता है, उसके बाद रात को आके कुछ करता क्यों नहीं है, घूमने क्यों चल जाता है, एंजॉय क्यों करता रहता है, पार्टी क्यों करता रहता है, क्यों करता रहता है? क्योंकि भाई वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस इज एवरीथिंग। बट अगर तुम लॉजिकली सोचो उस चीज को, अगर तुम 9 to 5 करके और रात को आके अपना पूरा टाइम इन पार्टीज में दे रहे हो, घूमने फिरने में दे रहे हो, या सोने में दे रहे हो, या गेम में खेलने में दे रहे हो, तो तुम्हारा क्या होगा? व्हाट डू यू थिंक 5 साल बाद या 10 साल बाद तुम्हारा फ्यूचर क्या होगा? तुम वही 9 to 5 कर रहे होगे, क्योंकि तुम्हें जो टाइम भगवान ने दिया रात को मेहनत करने का, उस टाइम पे तुमने कुछ नहीं किया, तो तुम वही 9 to 5 करते रहोगे। तो इफ यू वांट टू स्टे लाइक दैट कि 9 to 5 करना है मुझे पूरी लाइफ, तो बी हैप्पी विद दैट।
Really weird tangent that he went on about 9 to 5 and he started downplaying it, saying that, oh, in 5 to 10 years you would still be doing 9 to 5, which I don't know. I can't take people seriously who disrespect people who do 9 to 5. Hell, I do 9 to 5. What are you on about, Neeraj, at this point here? And people have to understand, and maybe Neeraj, you need to understand that rest is not a reward, it's a necessity. People are tired, people have to commute, people have to wake up early in the morning. If you had done 9 to 5, I assume that you are working from home, but if not, let me correct me if I'm wrong. But people actually have to wake up at 7 a.m. and they have to reach the office by 9 a.m. because 1 hour it takes for them to get ready and everything. And some people live very far away from their office, something that they can't control, and they have to commute, and they have to get in that public bus or metro or whatever, and they have to change metros in some cases. So people commute to their jobs, it already is very tiring. Then they arrive at their job, then they have to work 8 hours or 9 hours depending on if there's some kind of deadline they have to work, and then they have to commute back. Maybe you have an idea, maybe you don't, I don't know, but I for certain can say that it's really tiring, commuting back and forth to the office. And then you are sitting here and you are disrespecting us by saying that, oh, you're just doing 9 to 5, in 5 to 10 years you will regret looking back at the time you didn't work. People have other commitments, Neeraj. Not everybody is single like you, who's sitting in his home by himself. And I have seen your other live streams or reels where you say that you're against marriage. But you have to realize most of the audience out there is married. So they have other commitments than work. So it's very fair for them to say that they need a work-life balance. They need to spend time with their family, and they need time to spend at the office. And here you are saying that work-life balance doesn't exist. There is no such thing. I don't know. It's typical influencer behavior. I tried to make this video a little fun. I tried to insert some jokes, but these things really piss me off when people start going against 9 to 5 as if it's slavery. They compare 9 to 5 to slavery kind of thing, and I really don't like it when people put it like that, especially influencers like him. But again, let's continue.
क्या होगा? What do you think 5 साल बाद या 10 साल बाद तुम्हारा फ्यूचर क्या होगा? तुम वही 9 to 5 कर रहे होगे, क्योंकि तुम्हें जो टाइम भगवान ने दिया रात को मेहनत करने का, उस टाइम पे तुमने कुछ नहीं किया.
Okay. Did he just forget that people get yearly increments? So if you're like 10% every year or 12% every year, the salary does increase. So they are making more money than they were 5 years ago. What's happened here? Anyway, let's continue.
You should always be grateful to God कि जो उन्होंने दिया बहुत अच्छा दिया, but never stop achieving more, क्योंकि God has a lot to give you. ठीक है? और अब तुम इंस्टाग्राम के कोट्स पढ़ के उन चीज़ों को जस्टिफाई करने लग जाओ कि भाई आई एम हैप्पी, आई एम सेटिस्फाइड विद व्हाट वी हैव. अब देखो, मैंने इंस्टाग्राम पे पढ़ा था भैया कि सेटिस्फाई तो आप कभी नहीं होगे. जब आपके पास 1 करोड़ होंगे तो आपको 2 चाहिए, जब आपके पास 2 होंगे आपको 10 चाहिए. Which is true, आप सेटिस्फाई कभी नहीं होगे, but that's your thing, that's why you are on this planet. अगर तुम 20 साल में सेटिस्फाई होके बैठ जाओगे तो खत्म तुम्हारी लाइफ. What you gonna do after that? क्या करने वाले हो तुम? विलापंती इंस्टाग्राम के कोड से अपनी लाइफ को जस्टिफाई. शिट ब्रो, सीरियसली शिट ब्रो.
So here he is saying that if you're happy with 9 to 5, that's all right. But in 20 years time, when you will have nothing, what will you do? So I think he's completely skipping over the part like people save money for these exact purposes so they can peacefully retire. People start businesses when they get too close to their retirement, because all the experience that they have gained in their career, it helps them to make business decisions in that phase of life, and they can keep making more money. And I think he's completely skipping over the fact that people have families. So the kids that we give birth to, like we become parents, they take on the responsibility of running the house. They get jobs and they start to put money into the house, and they get married, and then it just continues that way. Like I am married and I have an elder brother, and my mom and dad, they are not retired yet. So when they will retire, then me and my brother will take care of them. It's very simple. We will just put away some money for them every month so they can run the house, and my dad doesn't have to work like he is now working. So I think it's a really ignorant thing to say that like he assumes that people just do nothing after they retire, and they just do, as he said, vela panti, which means just roaming around on the streets doing nothing. I don't know, man. Anyway, let's continue.
हो गया, ठीक है. इनकी लाइफ को भी पढ़ना, ठीक है, कि ये लाइफ में क्या करते हैं. तुम शाहरुख खान की अगर लाइफ को देखो, व्हाट ही सेज कि भाई मैं पूरा दिन काम करता हूं, ठीक है. भाई शाहरुख खान के पास कितना पैसा है? तुम्हें लगता है उसे काम करने की जरूरत है? Why is he not sitting idle like you? Why is he not going out every day? रात को 9 to 5 करने के बाद, एक मूवी करने के बाद, रात को 9 to 5 के बाद क्यों नहीं जा रहा है वो बाहर? Still he is doing a lot. उसकी लाइफ में भी ऐसे डेज होते हैं जब उसे 24-24 घंटे काम करना पड़ता है. Why? Ever thought? नहीं, क्योंकि इंस्टाग्राम ने तुम्हें बताया नहीं वो सोचने के लिए.
Why is he yelling at the camera, man? Why is he yelling? Just really weird thing. Like it's your room. You are the only person there. Who are you yelling at? I feel like I have failed an exam or whatever, and this guy is like one of my uncles who's just standing in front of me and yelling at me like you should have studied better, you should have worked a little harder. What? So anyway, so he's taking examples of ultra rich people like Elon Musk, Ambani, or Shah Rukh Khan, and he's saying that they make so much money, but yet they still keep working. And why do they do it? Now, I can't speak for Ambani. I don't know the Ambanis. Obviously, there is nothing I want to say on their behalf. But I would assume that they own their business and they need to do something like they want to have a daily schedule or something. That's why they work. And they can decide themselves when to retire and hand the entire business off to their children or whatever, but it's just not the time yet, so that's why they do it. Elon Musk, I can say the same thing, although just a speculation, I can't say for sure. But Shah Rukh Khan, it's really such a weird thing for him to say because he's cherry picking people who are sitting at the top, but he's not looking at people who entered the industry, made their money, and exited out and now live comfortable lives in their homes. He's just saying that why do these people work? Bro, there are like thousands of people who entered the industry, made their money, and then just disappeared into the dark, disappeared into from the limelight, and they just want to live peacefully with their families and do the things that they want to do. But no, you would look at these people who are in the limelight or who keep working every day. Now, why do you're answering your own question? Why do they do it? If you really want to know, go ask them. Why are you assuming that? Oh, because this guy Shah Rukh Khan makes movies, then why does he keep making movies? As if he's making one movie, then immediately jumping on to another, like there is no break time or whatever. And I know for certain, like he does 4 to 5 films every year. I think that's what the frequency of his movies are. So for an entire year, he only does 4 to 5 movies. There's lots of time to for him to chill out and party or roam around, live his own life, whatever. But now you would conveniently you would take that fact out and you would just look at it black and white, like, oh, Shah Rukh Khan is still making movies. Oh, he's made so much money. Why does he want to work anymore? I don't know, just a really weird example.
ग्रो होते हुए देखोगे ना, और लोग तुम्हें, तुम्हारे मॉम डैड, तुम्हारी फैमिली, तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स जो कि अच्छे वाले, वो तुम्हें ग्रो होते हुए देखेंगे, तब बताना भाई स्वाद किस चीज में होता है। तब तुम्हें पता चलेगा स्वाद आता है असली। तुमने वो चीज एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया, तुम कभी बता नहीं सकते हो। ठीक है, और ये बात एटीट्यूड ईगो की नहीं है, और इट्स नॉट अबाउट वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस। दैट्स द शिटिएस्ट स्टेटमेंट एवर, वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस। ठीक है, देयर इज नथिंग नोन एज वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस। नहीं अभी, नहीं तो कहते हो तो शाहरुख खान को फोन करके पूछवा देता हूँ कैसा है भाई का वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस। 24 घंटे ही इज वर्किंग, इवन आफ्टर लॉट ऑफ मनी ही इज वर्किंग।
So his streak of screaming is still going on, and he said that work-life balance is the shittiest statement to ever say. There is no such thing as work-life balance, and I can't even process, man. Like that, the what kind of insecurity are you going through? What is it that you are struggling with, Neeraj? Why are you saying these things? Not everybody sits in their room and has a YouTube channel or an Instagram page, and not everybody is striving for the same thing. You are striving for money, I'm sure. You have made it clear in your past reels and videos, but not everybody is working for the same things as you are. People want to have sustainable income. People want to to spend time with their family. People want to have kids. They want to do other things with their life. Maybe some people want to travel. But what you are doing right here is yelling at the camera for everybody to do the same thing as you are, which is chasing money. It's a really weird perspective, man. Again, I'm trying to make this video a little funny, like inserting my jokes here and there, but it's when somebody says something like this, work-life balance does not exist, it's like, oh my God, like, how can I even take you seriously? Anyway, let's continue.
क्योंकि भाई वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस इज एवरीथिंग। भाई मी टाइम होना चाहिए। भाई मैं जिंदगी कब जीऊंगा अगर स्ट्रगल ही करता रह जाऊंगा? तुम्हें लगता है शाहरुख खान जिंदगी नहीं जी रहा है, या अंबानी का बेटा नहीं जी रहा है, या अंबानी नहीं जी रहा है? भाई इसको जीना कहते हैं। व्हेन यू अचीव समथिंग, इसको जीना कहते हैं।
I really like the advice that he's giving out here. Like he's saying, this is what living is, how Ambani and Shah Rukh Khan live their lives. So everybody should be just Shah Rukh Khan. Is that what you're saying?
6 6 महीने 1 साल 24 24 घंटे काम करके देखो। जब तुम देखोगे ना खुद को यहाँ से यहाँ जाते हुए, फिर बताना भाई यहाँ वापस जाने का मन करेगा? नहीं, यू विल बी लाइक यहाँ से अब तो यहाँ जाना मुझे। अब आ रहा है मजा भाई। कुछ नहीं रखा भाई, ये पार्टी बाजी में कुछ नहीं रखा, अब आ रहा स्वाद भाई। फिर बताना तुम मुझे।
So anyway, I think we have seen a lot of his content. I think there's if I spent more time reacting to his content, the whole day will just pass me by, and I still have more content of him to go through. So I'm stopping the reactions here. And Neeraj, I know that you may be thinking that I'm trying to, make fun of you, or like I'm not respecting your opinions or whatever. I know how a narcissistic brain like yours work. And you may also be thinking that, oh, look at this small YouTuber, not even 1,000 subscribers, and he is responding to me. But that's not what I want for you to happen. What I want for you to happen is if you put a little more effort into your live streams and you taught people how to write better code or expert level code, and you explain concepts to them, I think you would get a lot of recognition, and you would gain a lot of followers from that, because you already have the audience, you already have the subscriber base that you want. Do something a little better, because these videos where you motivate people like this, it will fade away into the YouTube space. People are not going to search for easy snippets motivational videos 5 years from now. But if you explain coding concepts, if you taught people how to write better code, if you taught people how to behave professionally, how to crack interviews, or how to do whatever, then those videos will actually get you the recognition better than these videos that I just reacted to. So anyway, I hope you get the message. I'm not trying to, slander you, trying to bring you down or whatever. You will do that on your own. Just kidding. So anyway, that's about it. See you.